Do you ever wake up feeling as if you didn't sleep at all, even after a full 8 hours? Perhaps you stand up from your favorite armchair and your legs feel heavy, like they are wading through thick mud. Or maybe you spend an afternoon in the garden, a joy that once energized you, only to find yourself completely drained and needing a long nap just to recover. This lingering fatigue, this sense that your body's battery is always at 20%, is something many of us over 50 start to accept as a normal part of aging. We're old, it's just wear and tear. But in the world of traditional Chinese medicine, this feeling isn't an inevitable sentence, it's a clear signal. It's your body whispering that its internal energy minus producing engine is running inefficiently. This isn't about a lack of sleep or not trying hard enough. It's about a deeper imbalance, a gentle plea for a different kind of nourishment. TCM wisdom suggests that this profound exhaustion, this feeling of being weighed down, often points to a weakened digestive fire and accumulation of something we call internal dampness. It's a sign that the very system meant to turn your food into vibrant life force is struggling, leaving you running on fumes instead of fuel. The concepts of a weak spleen and internal dampness are central to understanding this kind of deep-seated fatigue in TCM. Instead of thinking about the spleen as just an organ, picture it as the head chef in your body's kitchen. Its job is to take all the food and drink you consume and transform it into qi, the vital energy that powers every single function, from thinking and moving to breathing and sleeping. A strong, efficient chef turns simple ingredients into a magnificent, nourishing feast. But what happens if the chef is tired and the kitchen stove is weak? The food doesn't get cooked properly. It sits there, becoming a heavy, soggy, and unappetizing mess in your body. This uncooked material is what TCM calls dampness. It's a kind of pathological fluid that gums up the works. It makes your limbs feel heavy, your mind foggy, your digestion sluggish, and your energy tank. Modern science offers a parallel view. When our digestive system is compromised, what we might call a weak spleen, it can lead to poor nutrient absorption and a state of low-grade chronic inflammation. This internal inflammation is now recognized as a major driver of age-related conditions and that persistent feeling of fatigue and bodily discomfort. Essentially, both ancient wisdom and modern research are telling us the same thing: the root of your energy problem often begins in your gut. A few years ago, a 68-year-old woman Eleanor came to see me. She loved her grandchildren but found she was too exhausted to play with them. Her legs felt like lead weights, she was constantly bloated, and her mind felt cloudy. She said, "I feel like I'm living in a fog." We focused entirely on rekindling her digestive fire. She stopped drinking ice water and eating raw salads, switching to warm ginger tea and cooked vegetable soups. She started a simple morning routine of rice porridge. Within a month, the fog began to lift. Her bloating eased and she had enough energy to take the little ones to the park. It wasn't a miracle cure, it was steady progress through consistent care. To rebuild your energy from the ground up, we need to focus on a few key strategies and gently restore your body's natural balance. These aren't complicated protocols but simple, daily habits that work together to clear the fog and recharge your internal battery. First and foremost is strengthening the spleen to banish dampness. Think of your spleen as the body's internal dehumidifier. When it's working well, it keeps your internal environment clear, light, and full of fresh energy. But when it's weak, dampness builds up. Just like moisture collecting in a basement. You might be experiencing this if you often feel bloated after meals, have loose stools, a thick coating on your tongue, or a persistent craving for sugary, heavy foods. Strengthening the spleen helps your body properly process fluids and transform food into usable energy, preventing this stagnation. A powerful home method is to prioritize warm-cooked foods. Your digestive system is like a campfire. You don't want to smother it with cold, damp logs. Iced drinks, raw foods like salads, and excessive dairy can all weaken this digestive fire. Instead, favor nourishing soups, steamed vegetables, and roasted root vegetables like sweet potato and winter squash. Another wonderful tool is Aka's prayer on a point called Eus in Li, or like 3 mile. It's famous for boosting energy and digestive health. To find it, sit with your knee bent in place for fingers just below your kneecap. The point is located 1 finger minus width away from your shin bone in the muscle. Gently press and massage this point on both legs for a minute or 2 each day. Second, we must warm the body's core fire, also known as yang energy. Your yang is like the pilot light for your entire system. If this flame is weak, everything becomes cold, slow, and stagnant. People with a deficiency of yang energy often feel a persistent chill that blankets can't seem to fix. They have cold hands and feet, a sore or weak lower back, and may need to get up frequently to urinate during the night. A robust inner fire is crucial because it provides the heat needed for the spleen to do its job of cooking and transforming food. You can gently stoke this fire with simple dietary additions. Incorporate warming spices like fresh ginger, cinnamon, black pepper, and cloves into your meals and drinks. A warm cup of ginger tea in the morning can be a game-changer. An incredibly comforting practice is a nightly warm foot soak. Soaking your feet in hot water with a few slices of fresh ginger or a handful of Epsom salts for 15 minutes before bed does more than just warm your toes. It helps draw energy downward, calming the mind and encouraging circulation throughout the entire body. Third is soothing the liver to ensure the smooth flow of qi. In TCM, the liver is like the body's general, responsible for planning and ensuring everything runs smoothly and without obstruction. When you're stressed, frustrated, or worried, your liver T can get stuck, creating a system-wide traffic jam. This directly impacts digestion, as a stuck liver can easily disrupt the spleen and stomach. You might notice this if you get bloated or have digestive upset when you're feeling emotional, or if you carry a lot of tension in your neck, shoulders, and jaw. Soothing the liver is about creating flow. You don't need intense exercise. A simple, mindful walk, especially after a meal, can work wonders to get qi moving. Gentle stretching that focuses on the sides of your body can also help release tension. There's also a wonderful acupressure point for this called Tai Chi, or Great Surge. It's located on the top of your foot, in the depression where the bones of your big toe and second toe meet. Applying thumb pressure here can be a powerful way to release pent-up frustration and smooth out your body's energy flow. Fourth, we should focus on nourishing blood for vitality and a calm mind. Blood in TCM is more than just the red fluid in your veins. It's the river of nourishment that moisturizes your entire body, anchors your spirit, and provides the material basis for your energy. Weak spleen struggles to produce enough good quality blood, leading to a state of deficiency. This can manifest as a pale complexion, dizziness especially when standing up, dry skin and hair, brittle nails, poor memory, and difficulty falling or staying asleep. Nourishing blood is like watering a garden. It brings life, color, and resilience. Focus on incorporating blood building foods into your diet. Dark leafy greens like spinach and kale should always be cooked to be more digestible. Reed dates, also known as jujubes, and goji berries are classic blood tonics. They can be added to teas or porridge. Small amounts of high quality, ethically raised meats can also be beneficial if you eat them. For those who don't, lentils and black beans are good alternatives. Rest is also crucial. The hours between 10 p.m. and 2 a.m. are considered the prime time for your body to regenerate blood. Prioritizing sleep during this window is a powerful form of medicine. Finally, it's important to boost the kidneys, which are seen as the foundation of life. Your kidneys store your body's deepest energy reserve, your constitutional strength. Think of it as your ancestral battery pack. While it naturally depletes with age, our lifestyle choices can either drain it rapidly or help preserve it. Weak kidney energy often underlies many age-related issues, including a sore lower back, achy knees, a decline in hearing, and a deep, bone-deep exhaustion that sleep doesn't seem to touch. Because the kidneys are the foundation for all other energies in the body, supporting them provides a powerful boost to your overall vitality. TCM philosophy suggests that foods with a dark color tend to nourish the kidneys. This includes black beans, black sesame seeds, walnuts, and dark berries. One of the simplest and most effective ways to support your kidney energy is to bring warmth and attention to your lower back. Vigorously rubbing your hands together until they are warm and then placing them over your lower back for a few minutes sends comforting, revitalizing energy directly to this foundational area. Here are 2 simple daily routines you can weave into your life to begin this process of rebuilding. They are gentle, nourishing, and designed to support your body's core energy systems. The first is a spleen-strengthening morning porridge, often called congee. This is the ultimate breakfast for anyone feeling tired and bloated. Gentle hug for your digestive system. For 1 serving, you'll need about a 1/4 cup of white rice, 4 or 5 dried reed dates jujubes, and a small slice of fresh ginger. You can also add a small piece of dried tangerine or orange peel if you have it. Simply put all the ingredients in a pot with at least 4 to 5 cups of water. Bring it to a boil, then reduce the heat to a very low simmer. Let it cook slowly for at least an hour or until the rice has broken down and the porridge is thick and creamy. The best time for this is, of course, breakfast. It warms your digestive system and provides easily accessible energy for the day ahead. It is especially helpful for those with a weak appetite, bloating, and fatigue. However, if you have signs of what TCM calls excess heat, like a very red tongue, constipation, and a feeling of being hot and agitated, this warming porridge might not be suitable for you right now. A key precaution is to avoid adding cold milk, yogurt, or a lot of sugar, as this would counteract its warming and strengthening benefits. How can you tell if it's working for you after having it for a week? Check in with yourself. Do you feel a little less bloated? Is your morning energy a bit more stable? The second routine is a calming and warming evening foot soak. This is a perfect way to wind down, improve circulation, and prepare your body for deep, restorative sleep. All you need is a basin or tub that can comfortably fit both of your feet, hot water, a handful of Epsom salts, and 3 to 4 thick slices of fresh ginger. Fill the basin with water that is as warm as you can comfortably tolerate without burning yourself. Add the Epsom salts and the ginger slices. Soak your feet for about 15 to 20 minutes, or until you feel a gentle sweat on your brow, which is a sign that your circulation has been activated. The best time for this is about an hour before you plan to go to sleep. It's wonderfully beneficial for people who suffer from cold feet, restless legs, mild insomnia, or general aches and pains from standing all day. Those with open sores or infections on their feet, severe varicose veins, or unstable blood pressure should be cautious and perhaps consult a health professional first. The most important precaution is to test the water temperature carefully. After your soak, dry your feet completely and put on warm socks. To see if this routine suits you, notice how you feel that night. Do you fall asleep more easily? Do your legs feel more relaxed? This simple ritual can be a profound act of self-care. It's completely natural to hear about a friend who had amazing results with a certain herb or diet and want to try it for yourself. But it's crucial to remember that one of the most beautiful and important principles in TCM is that there is no one-size-all solution. Your body has its own unique landscape, its own specific pattern of balance and imbalance. Copying what works for someone else can sometimes lead to disappointment or even make things worse. For example, your neighbor might swear by drinking ginseng tea every day for energy. For him, it might be perfect if the tea comes from a particular type of tea deficiency. But if your fatigue is caused by liver tea stagnation creating internal heat, that same ginseng tea could make you feel more agitated, irritable, and even give you a headache. This is why listening to your own body is the most important skill you can cultivate. Pay attention to how you feel after eating certain foods or trying a new practice. Does it leave you feeling lighter and more energized, or heavier and more tired? The goal is to become a detective for your own health, using these principles as a guide, not a rigid set of rules. Every small, consistent step you take towards better health is a victory. It's easy to feel overwhelmed by health advice, but true wellness is built on simple, gentle, and repeated acts of self-minded care. Your body possesses an incredible, innate wisdom and a profound capacity to heal when given the right support. Be patient and kind with yourself on this journey. Nurturing your health today is the greatest gift you can give your future self. If this message resonates with you, or if it makes you think of a loved one who often feels tired and weighed down, please share this with them. It could be the first step towards helping them reconnect with their own vitality. Have you ever noticed your energy crash after eating certain foods? I would love to hear your experience. Comment with the word energy